Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and let's start the week off with a reading. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? How is everything unfolding for you? I'm wishing you a lovely Monday and week ahead. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. And know that I am currently offering the manifestation sessions on my website. There's still some spots left for the end of April. So make sure to book yours if you would like to hang out for a little while, talk about what you want to manifest, and receive some expert advice. Alright, let's see. So how has the transformation been, for you, Pisces? I know that you have been through a lot. You have been changing and evolving, transforming and renewing. Who you were at this point last year is not who you are now. And I say that in the best way possible. I see that you're empowering yourself every single day to stand your ground, to speak your truth, and to become stronger. You are already stronger, Pisces, because of what you've been through, because of what you haven't been through that maybe you wanted to go through. Anything that has been, kind of like a death moment recently is setting you up for success, is what I'm hearing. It's setting you up for success. Now, some of you may feel a little bit defensive here in your mind space. You may feel like you cannot trust anybody. You may feel like things are kind of a bit much in that sense. Take it if it resonates. But I see that you're coming into your period of being the emperor. So you were already powerful. Now you are way more powerful, Pisces. You were like the different versions of the king, all the kings of the tarot and the elements, and now you're moving past that king status and moving on to the emperor. The kind of like the boss, boss energy, straight up. Some of you could have been feeling like parts of you, parts of your life, parts of your routine, parts of your goals have been almost dying and being replaced with something new, something different. And in the recent past, some of you with the Justice card may be in connection with a Libra. There could be a Libra that's very relevant in your life at this time. There could be also a Scorpio and Aries, perhaps, that are all playing an important role. But regardless of the signs, I see that recently there has been a balancing of justice in your life. Maybe something was unjust and things had to turn around. Maybe you had to speak your mind, you had to speak your truth, be loud, make yourself heard, and that has changed something here. It's like you have taken the reins. Now you are not you're not a pawn anymore. Now you are the king. You're going to be making the choices. You are going to be calling the shots here. Maybe for quite some time you didn't have the chance to call the shots. Maybe you felt like you were in someone else's hands. Maybe there was, disempowerment, possibly anxiety, sleepless nights, having this feeling of kind of having a sword hanging over your head, impending doom, maybe some kind of fear. And the wheel of fortune here, the wheel is turning. Everything that goes up must come down. Everything that is down will go up. So if you have been going through a difficult time, know that the wheel is turning and you're moving into an easier time. All right? Moving past moments of stress and anxiety and taking the reins, making sure that you are the one in control, that you are the one sitting on the throne here of your reality. Some of you could have dealt with some kind of loss recently. If so, my condolences. If it has to do with a loved one passing over, if this is not the case for you, then you may be also perhaps dealing with kind of like a figure of authority here. It could be a person, it could be an institution, it could be the government, it could be a bank or something that is almost it's so powerful that it seems overpowering, you know, and it makes you feel perhaps small. But I see here that you're making a difference. I see here that maybe justice wasn't served in the past, but something here is changing. You have speak your mind, and someone here is listening. You may have thought that no one would listen to you, that no one in this, you know, governmental structure or banking system, or maybe just a figure of authority, a teacher, a father, a boss. You may think that they did not listen or would never listen. Maybe you thought that your message or truth would never get to the right person. But what I'm hearing here is that you're actually being heard. There's feedback that you may have given that you never thought would get to the boss's ears, and it has. So congratulations, Pisces. You know, this standing your ground is going to change things for the better within some kind of institution, it seems. Now, with the Three of Wands representing you, you could be still waiting for something. You could be waiting for some money that is coming in. You could be waiting for an answer, a message, something that has already been confirmed, but isn't fully materialized just yet. Some of you may be looking at the horizon and wondering what next. You know, what will be my next frontier? Or what will be my next distant goal, long-term goal? And in the environment, I feel like there are going to be a lot of truths being spoken. I feel like they already are. I feel like there could be a group of people discussing your situation, discussing maybe a loss that you've had recently. There could be a lot of messages coming in, communications, aha moments, moments of clarity. I'm hearing olive branch. Someone may actually have a message of an apology for you or something along those lines that is coming in. Maybe you're waiting for this. Maybe you've been waiting for someone to correct the error of their ways. Maybe you've been waiting to hear from someone. And this someone will most likely come in and actually offer this apology, it seems. I don't feel like anything is really going to change, to be completely honest with you. But I do feel like for some of you, an apology, some closure is going to come in very nicely. Like it's gonna make you feel good. Even in something that represents moving on, you may have had to have a lot of patience with this person. You may have to speak your truth at the time, harshly, possibly. But it's still going to be nice to receive an apology here for some of you. Take it if it resonates. Right now, some of you may be feeling very inclined to focus on fun and adventure and passion. You may be coming from a space of grief, and you may be finally ready to have some fun, perhaps. And maybe this week, you're like, you know what? I just want to focus on the light. I just want to focus on the happiness, the joy, the excitement. And it's like you're taking a break from heartache, almost. It's like maybe some of you have been going through a loss for a while, and you have really, really, you know, gone through it. The pain, the difficulty, heartache, heartbreak, and I don't know, it seems like something shifts and you're like, well, let's cut our losses and move on. You know, let's just cheers to the future. The past is what it has been. Let's take what we can take from it and move forward. Now, for some of you, those of you who are dealing with a specific loss or grief of a loved one, whether it was right now, recently, or years ago, possibly even decades ago, some of you are coming into the realization that life is very, very short. And this means a lot of different things to people, right? But in this case, the perspective that I'm getting is that, like, you're going to be almost forcing yourself to have fun again, to smile again, to live life again. Maybe you have been in a space of hermit energy, processing what happened, you know, healing, feeling, honoring this person, whatever it may be. And I feel like some of you are like, okay, you know what, this person would probably want me to continue to live. That's why I'm here. And even though they're not, you know, life is too short. Let's be present. Let's take advantage of the gift that we're given by being here. This message is not for all of you, of course. It is very, very specific for some. Let's get a message for Pisces about money and finances. Let's see what's the best advice that Spirit has for you today and this week. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. Guys, I have a very immersive online course about abundance mindset. So it's called the Abundance Blueprint. You can go ahead and check it out and get it today. Start working on your abundance mindset today if that resonates with you. Okay? And if you feel like maybe you've done a lot of courses and you've done a lot of sort of like brainwashing and it still doesn't seem to work, let me know, and let's hang out in the manifestation session and see what we can do for you. Now let's pull a love and romance message here. For Pisces. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So for those of you who are perhaps dealing with someone new, you're dealing with a potential new love, but you feel like it's very, very safe, very loving, kind, patient love, then this is a confirmation for you, okay? And if you are in a relationship in which you're wondering, like, is this the person for me? What I'm getting here with this soulmate card is that it very well could be, if that is what you choose, okay? So yes, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Please go ahead and check out the website and the description box below. There's tons of ways in which I can help you boost the reality that you're going through right now. And of course, not that it's needed. Everyone is in their perfect journey. You're exactly where you need to be. You don't need anything, no matter how many people tell you that you need to buy their thing, their course, their clothes, their shoes, their products, okay? None of this is needed. You are exactly where you need to be. It is fun. It is enjoyable to learn about these things. So if out of enjoyment and love, you would like to check those out, then great. And, you know, I hope that in my website you find things that really resonate with you and that help you out. Help you enjoy life more. Help you shift or change whatever you feel needs to change. But just as a reminder, in this day and age, we are bombarded with announcements of everything. And of course, everyone is trying to make a living. You know, I will promote, of course, the things that I create. Because if I don't promote what I create, how is it going to get to who needs it? How is it going to help who I want to help if they don't hear about it? You know what I mean? And the same goes for everybody. Just remember that, like, don't buy into the fear of like, oh my god, if I don't get that, my life will suffer. No. If you purchase something, if you do something, if you choose something, let it be out of love, not out of fear. Okay? I love you so much, Pisces, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.